Okay guys, remember when I said I wanted to cover the envelopes that I purchased from Ollie's with coloring book pages for different events, especially like Halloween coming up. This is the original Ollie's envelope. There were 2 in a pack for like $1.74. And these skull pages are from this particular skull coloring book. I have a bunch of these now and I'm really happy with them. So this is the layout I'm working on. I'm planning to actually give this to my grandma. She's not into Halloween or skulls or anything, but she's participating in this project whether she likes it or not. So grandma, I know you're not into this type of stuff, but I'm giving her 2 lollipops. These are 12 assorted lollipops in this one big lollipop. And I'm going to stick this in that envelope and put paper inside to make it look like a gift. But I want to practice decorating envelopes with these cool coloring book pages. So I'm sort of looking at the layout I want to do. I have 2 lollipops. I'm going to do 2 big envelopes. Only 1 lollipop fits in this envelope. I'm really excited, kind of trying to piece this together as I go. But this is what I have so far. I haven't taped anything down. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. And then I have to do the other side. So that's just one side of this large envelope. So I'm going to continue out of these 2 books and probably pick more pages. But I really like this vibe. Like, this is really dope. So I'm going to keep going and we'll see. Also, these are the scraps I have so far. These are just plain gray. So I'm going to keep these because I may paste these on the other side. And then I have this scrap. Okay, this is the front and back. And I'm thinking about using this as a little pocket. So I'm actually going to probably tape this side, keep this side open, and then slide a little note card. Not this particular paper, but I'm going to slide a little note card in there that says treat or something in that little pocket there since I'm folding that up. So we'll see. Also, I've been using my tools from Amazon, these corner rounders. I use that corner rounder to round this piece of paper here. I love these corner rounders. You can do any type of rounding. I used this one here to corner round that one that I'm going to use as a pocket. And I've been using my bone folder and scorer to fold the papers and score where I need to cut when I fold it around the envelope. These tools have been like so easy for me to use, and they're just my everything for this little project, which is a big project for me because I'm not a crafter. So anytime I'm doing something like this is a big deal for me. Okay. So yeah, those are the tools so far. And I'm going to use some double-sided tape to put this down. I'm not going to do any hardcore gluing. Just going to use double-sided tape to paste this stuff down. Okay, guys, the tape I've actually been using is glue tape, not double-sided tape necessarily. It's all the same to me, but you just roll it on. And I'm going to have to get more of these because I don't do the refill thing. But I had to end up making pockets to fold it up. So I have a pocket here. I'm going to probably put this pin, tape this pin here, maybe with some cool washi tape. I do have a pocket here, but you can see this crease, so I'm going to put some decoration over that crease. And so far, this is going to be the front because of the pockets. And this skull pin is from Ross. This glue tape I got from Amazon, and that skull pin came in this pack of pins here. So grandma's not going to keep this. I will, but she might want to keep it. It writes really well, but it's a really pretty skull. So Day of the Dead type of a theme. This is the front. I did paste these down really quickly. I'm going to keep going, see what happens. Okay, y'all, I found this really cool washi tape in my stash that I had hauled from Ollie's, and I just washi taped that pin there. I'm loving this. I'm having so much fun. Okay, so there's the pin. This is the washi tape. I may use this in other areas. I may do a strip of this where this crease is. So yeah, that'll take care of that. And then I may add the washi tape along these creases. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's keep going. Okay, y'all, I got washi tape going everywhere. I love the colors. I love how patchy it is. I need to figure out what I'm going to put in these 2 pockets, and I might do some handwriting. Maybe I'll write trick or treat right there. And then I'm going to start on the back. Okay, so I've been using this Heidi Swap Memodex card to cut my washi tape, by the way. Still using that for that. It's my favorite washi tape cutter now. I'm going to take these 2 scrap pieces, and I think I'm going to tape them at the top of this flap here. Ah, so cute. It's so patchy. It's just so patchy and scrapbooky. I love it. Okay, y'all, I'm using these embellishments by Julie's Boutique, also hauled from Ollie's, of course, for $1, to give the skulls some embellishments and 3D, sort of some dimension, I guess. Mainly put them down there. All of this is really flimsy. It's not glued on tightly. I've been moving the flowers around. I wrote trick or treat really quickly there. Like, this is a really quickly just blah, blah, blah. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love the jewels and the bedazzlement. That little extra touch. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, y'all, so a lot happened. I discovered that these glue sticks by Crazy Art are trash. Straight trash. Do not get these. I'm actually going to throw that away. This glue stick by Creative Color is a little bit better. I stopped using the roller tape because the roller tape was getting on my nerves and it was going out quickly because I'm using a lot of it. This one is a little bit better, but still not the best, but way better than that Crazy Art. Don't get that Crazy Art mess. So I used the embellishments from Julie's Boutique. I did end up using one of these chalkboard thingies. One of these chalkboard, what do they call these? Blackboard signs from Hobby Lobby. This came in a pack for $1.29. I did end up sticking that in my other pocket, and I put "I love you, Grandma," and I outlined it in washi tape because I messed up, y'all. I wrote with a white pen on this. I wrote "I love you, Grandma," but the pen tip was too thick and the words ran together. It wasn't, I didn't like it. So I ended up putting a sticky note, this size sticky note. If you can find these, get this size, because I learned that they fit these chalkboards really good. I had to double up on the sticky note, but that's okay. And then I wrapped it in that washi tape and put that same washi tape on there. And then I used 2 of these die cuts. This one just says sweet because I'm putting a candy in there. And then I got a little mushroom in that other pocket just for decoration. That came from these die cuts that I got on sale from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I got these on sale for $1.12. It's like 100 in these. Crazy. And then I did end up adding embellishments to the eyes there. And then for the back, all this is very lightly glued. So I'm being very, very careful with this, y'all, because, you know, I'm just lightly throwing this together. And then on the back, I'm just going to leave it like this because this is the back of it. And this is just a collage of more skull papers from those coloring books. And I absolutely love this. I think this is going to conclude the first envelope. Now all I need to do is find my tissue paper. And I need to stick that lollipop in there and stick my tissue paper in there to complete this folder. The second folder I'm going to do off camera and show you how it ends up looking. So I am very, very happy with this. And of course I got some washi tape peeling up, but I might rewrap that, but it's all imperfect, and that's what I love about it. Grandma! So let me finish this up. I love looking at it. I'm really, really happy with this. I love this. I love this. Absolutely love this. Okay, y'all. This is with the lollipop in it and the tissue paper. And I love how this came out. For the next one, I may put some tissue paper or plastic bags in the bottom to make it a little bit more puffier at the bottom, but I'm just gonna leave this one as is right now. That's the front. I am having to reinforce some of the stickiness on some of this with some sticky dots and stuff because these glue sticks are not the best, but and that's the back. I really enjoyed doing this one, so I'm gonna do the next one and then show you how it turns out, and then I will give it to Grandma. Not sure if I'm gonna put footage of Grandma in here or not, but this is my first skull envelopes project. I love this. Love this, love this, love this for Halloween. So happy. Okay guys, this is the second envelope. This is how it's coming out. I did put some embellishments on the front, but not on the back. I'm going to stuff this one before I put the candy in so that it can be a little puffier or fuller at the bottom before I put the lollipop in. I love these collage, this collage of skulls. So I did use this tag to Grandma from me. This is actually from the Antique Garden Collection by Kane Company. It has nothing to do with skulls, but I loved the antique look. It's kind of the retro vibe with the colors, and it's the first thing that I saw, so I just grabbed it. I wasn't trying to look through everything. I did use a couple of pieces of washi tape. I put the first piece on crooked, so then I had to layer it up with the second piece and try to straighten it out, but that's okay. This is the words say magical, count the stars, wildflower, be free, hello, find the love. And I loved the colors with that. I did use more of the Jolie's Boutique embellishment for the skull eyes, the embellishments for the skull eyes. I love these flowers with these skulls, and I love that these skulls are very fun and bright and not dark. That's why I can use a lot of other embellishments with them. I'm not going to do anything with the back because I'm going to keep that as like flat. Now, if this is for anyone else, I would stuff this with confetti before I put the lollipop in. But because it's just grandma and we're family, I'm going to stuff it with some plastic bags just from other places I've been shopping. And then I'm going to put the tissue paper and the lollipop in. So I'll see how that looks versus the other one. I didn't stuff the other one before I put the lollipop in. So it wasn't flat. I just was like, maybe I should put something in the bottom to make it look even fuller first. So I'm going to try that with this envelope. So this is just me experimenting, and grandma's my test subject. She's not going to care about the envelopes. She's just going to want the candy that's inside those lollipops because she loves lollipops. So, but I'm using her as my test subject. So let me stuff this and put the lollipop in, and then I'll show you the end result. So stuffing it at the bottom did create some issues with the papers coming up with this not as tacky glue that I'm using. I did pull out this craft glue by American Crafts. So this is giving me an opportunity to truly try all the different types of little glue sticks and glues that I've purchased so far. And right now I'm not really liking any of them. So I'm gonna go on a glue journey in a minute, y'all. But I've stuffed the bottom with some Ollie's bags, and I'm gonna put the lollipop in there. I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, I used pictures from this skull book this time, Shake the Skull. So the pictures for this envelope front and back came from this skull book. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like so far. As you can see, I don't have the top flap decorated. I was tempted to just write out like candy or treats or something with some of my alpha stickers, because I haven't used some of those big alpha stickers. But I think I'm just gonna use this strip that I cut to go across. And I still may put, no, I think I'll just leave the alpha stickers alone for this one. I think I'm gonna use this at the top. Okay, y'all. So that's what that's looking like beside that one. Of course, we've got a lot more going on with that one. We've got pockets and things. That one I toned it down because I need to get some other things done today and I need to wrap this up. I obviously don't have the patience for crafting, so anything I do is gonna have to be quick. And I love how these two came out. And I put the pops in there, and I was really happy with that stuffing paper I had, that like mauve pink or antique tan looking color stuffing paper. I actually got that from Dry Goods when I went into the store and purchased clothes. They wrapped the clothes in that paper, and I always keep that paper. And I'm glad that I keep the paper, the stuffing paper, from shopping trips like that, because I reuse it for things like this. So I truly, truly enjoyed this. I could have embellished that trick or treat more or wrote it in different ink, but I'm just honestly fine with that. I think those flowers for the eyes are magnificent. I'm really happy with this because I enjoyed doing it and I had a great time. I'll turn these to the back so that you can look at them to the back side together. So these are the back sides that I didn't put any embellishments on. I just collaged the papers, and I'm really excited about it. I did like stuffing, putting stuffing in the bottom of that one. That one has stuffing versus this one that does not have stuffing in the bottom, so it's a little bit flatter. So I do like the idea of stuffing it at the bottom, but both of them look great. This is exactly what I wanted for those skull coloring books. What I love about those skull coloring books is that they have the pages that are already pre-colored with the backgrounds. So you can just use them as is. You can spot color if you want, but there was just no need for that to me. So I used a lot of the pre-colored pages, and I just think I'm just in love with this project. So can't wait to show it to Grandma and get her reaction to the lollipops that she will love. And I will be making more projects soon. If you made it this far in the video, put a skull in the comments if you have a skull icon. If not, put a pumpkin or something Halloween-y related. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you're making right now, what you're working on, and I hope to see you real soon. I may insert a picture of Grandma at the end of this, not sure yet. So we'll see. We'll see as time tells. Thanks, guys.